That's right, here I come with the double choo-choo going down versus the frumpy-hatted freaking Empire nerds. Alright, here I go. Me versus Martinius yet again. And, yeah, he was not expecting the double choo-choo. He thought, yeah, this was after the game. He thought I was gonna bring the Death Shriek hiding in the woods that explains the cannonades, the Hawkland long rifles, and just try to snipe it. And he's got a whole mess of things for that, but... Or a rush. I could see a rush coming down with Wolf Riders and Wolf Raiders. And, yeah. So what do I gotta do? I gotta run as quick as I can to destroy those cannonades so that these trains can stay online. And the first little mistake here, not that grand of a mistake, but still. Just, yeah. My hope was actually Searing Doom destroying these cannonades, and unfortunately that was the case. And he's done so much damage, but I'm trading it back pretty well, but damaging spears and Hawkland rifles ain't the same as damaging a train. And boom! And actually playing this game made me realize that I actually probably could have won this had I just started spamming out Wolf Riders right now. Because as you can see, a lot of his units are just running away, and Wolf Riders would be great. Instead, I'm saving up right now for the, what are those? Bull Centaur Renders with great weapons. And I think that's a bit of a mistake here. His cannonades are running. I just need to get away from Boris so I can actually turn around and maybe chase off those cannonades off the map. That would be fantastic. And I don't know why my train is slowed down right now. It's at 53 speed. I don't know what the hell happened. It's not showing anything. It might just be terrain, but that's a bit strange. But yeah, and with the Iron Demon, the Dreadquake getting that low, I honestly could probably just put it in the back instead of just charging wildly in. Good move here by Martinius, hiding in the woods so the Dreadquake can't get its shots off. And it's kind of awkward for his shots too, but I think he'd rather keep his unit alive. A little overextending here as well, and I don't want to send the trains into the woods because they'll just get stuck. Huge mistake on my end. I should have actually waited to move by just capturing the points. I'd be triple capping him right now instead of getting just one. I mean, there's no reason really for me to engage. Yeah, so I'm just really... Yeah, honestly, I should just wait. Wait till I get a few more charges in, some Dreadquake shots into these spears, and then send in the laborers. And that would actually make a difference. Instead, I just make the I'm just so aggressive for no reason looking at it right now. And I'm doing a good job, honestly. A lot of players probably would have folded, and yeah, just glad I did as well as I did. Bull Centaur Renders actually should just be going into the caster right now. I know I'm not gonna get Boris. Boris is just such a Chad. But what I can do, yep, get rid of the Pistoliers. Those are annoying too, or Outriders. Finally got all the points. Should have done that earlier. I probably would have been up at least 200 to 300 by now. Yeah, definitely way more than that. If I had triple cap properly. Here come the Demigryph Knights, and I at this point thought they were just, what are those, Empire Knights. So I'm like, okay, Bull Centaurs can clean these pretty quick. He's trying to slow them down. But Demigryph Knights, no. But here's another big mistake, I think, from Martinius here. And you'll see in just a second. Yeah. Searing Doom. Searing Doom in combination with the boom. Watch it go. That's so fucking satisfying. I love this thing. I didn't care if I was going to win against Martinius with this build. I just knew I was going to have a fun time being a miserable cunt. And here are the Wolf Riders just a bit too late. And honestly, on the wrong side, too. They should have went on the left side. Wherever the Outriders were or any of his shooting was, I should have did that. Just to shut them down. And then sent the trains just into this no man's land, this kill zone. And you'll see why in just a second. BAM! I'll trade that any day of the week, baby. Nice little Searing Doom. I do have Final Trans as well, but I want to get as many Searing Dooms as I can in. I think it's better than Final Trans, honestly, with how much blobbing's going on. Here are the Empire Knights shooing away my Wolf Riders. And the Wolf Riders did as much as they could. As much as they needed to. And now we're just trying to acquire as much value as we can. Just tear apart his front line. Maybe get some Fire Glaives coming in like we do right now. And hope to deal with his cav, because Yeah, we don't have a great way of dealing with this cav. And honestly, this makes me rethink the build. Instead, I probably could just bring in Chaos Dwarf Warriors with great weapons instead. Rolling Skies, yeah, that's the problem. That's probably why my guy was a bit slow at the earlier. And by guy, I mean my train. Demigryph Knights don't want to engage, because if they do blob, they could get blasted, so I don't blame them. It's really awkward. And yeah, that was a great Rolling Skies on my Prophet. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Good dodge as well in the Searing Doom. Probably could have just done it on top of my train. And yeah, here come... Yeah, see? Boom, right there. Good old self-protection. I've almost run out of ammo with the damn thing. I summoned in Chaos Dwarf Warriors, and I thought I gave them both the signal to move, but it turns out it was wrong. And yeah, even though I have Fire Glaives here, they're just not doing enough. Honestly, I probably should have summoned out. I did bring in reserve the ROR Fire Glaives, the suppressor ones. And I think that would have helped out a lot. Just slowing down Boris, forcing him to go to the ground. And yeah. And this just makes me think, man, Hobgoblins suck. Man, our front line is such dog shit. So yeah. Because right now, I just need something, I just need bodies, but Hobgoblins for 400 are such dog shit. I mean, there's so much that can take them out. Speaking of taking out, yeah, there goes my lord. And that's kind of like the beginning of the end. But we have some time. We have 700 points ahead. He's going to have to triple cap us. We're doing some major damage. The difference in units isn't that great. Matter of fact, that blast was amazing. And also, I should have been hunting down his stupid caster, because that's been so annoying right now. So yeah, ignore Boris unless you know you can for sure kill him. I mean, I did have Final Trance, but there was no way I was going to get him with just the Final Trance, because what Boris does, and you'll see this later in the game, he'll just go off to the side where no one can get him, and just heal on up. And I'm not properly supporting my units. Not even the train. Nice little dodge there from me. He only gets, I think, 1 or 2 units with this Thunderbolt. Yeah, he literally dropped lightning on one guy. So, good call on me. And yeah, just getting this train out of here would be fine. I don't care if he blows it up. It's gotten its value. It emptied the entire cannonade. And we got Wolf Riders trying to clean up the caster. I don't know how much his caster is. I think it's about in the 600s, maybe? I will want to guess. Because I know Empire casters are always dirt cheap. And yeah, right now, anything right now would be nice. Just to shut this shit down. Get a wizard. Maybe pick up another unit of knights would be nice. Because I can deal with the spears, no problem. It's just all his knights. And of course, Boris, who's just standing still, ready to get popped. Losing my lord definitely didn't help. That stopped my Searing Dooms, and I couldn't afford to bring him back. And if I did, there is an argument I could bring him back. Boris would probably still win in a 1v1, but with how... If I hit his healing cap, maybe, maybe not. And it's just getting these Empire Knights the fuck out of here would be nice. A couple Searing Dooms would help out for sure. So maybe bringing him back would have been the call. I unsummon the train and just use it as a, yeah, just a way to fuel that. Keep getting some Dwarf Warriors in here, because I'm about to get tripled now. I just don't have anything on the points. And I keep dodging these fucking Thunderbolts. Well, mostly dodging. Like, that poor bastard keeps getting hit for one piece of lightning. I mean, I could just hold 1 point, honestly. And whichever point I make, it should be probably the one on the left side, because even though there's a lot of units here, a lot of them are tattered. If I just charge them, make a nice charge here or there, I probably could pick them up. It's just getting those units on the objective while Boris is out there not healing up. And that's probably the best opportunity to do it, is while Boris is healing up. Even just bring my lord back. So yeah. And yeah, if I'm Martinius, I'm like, okay, I gotta shut down these Wolf Riders, because if they can pick off... Because that's mainly how Empire gets their values, straight up just pure shooting units. And he's only got so many knights, so if I could just spam Wolf Riders... Force him to chase one and then clean the others, the other shooting units with the other. That's going to be the plan. That way he can get off the objective. I can move my heavy units onto it and start shooting on it. Because I shouldn't be shooting off objective. I'll be shooting on objective. And then I lose focus. These are Demigryph Knights. Even at, oh my god, even at 500 health against Wolf Riders, they still clean. That's so insane. Ugh. Yeah, but also I don't have my lord right now, so they're probably not doing as well. Yeah, even just a handful of Demi-Red Knives still clean up Wolf Riders. That's nuts. Speaking of cleaning up, yeah, Boris is gonna clean up real nice with that terror routing. Piece of shit. I hate Boris. I hate him. And yeah, Martinez's units are just so cheap and efficient, whereas mine are expensive, or at least the ones I need are expensive, and just not as efficient. I just wish Hobgoblins really need to go down in price. They need to be like clan rat level pricing. Because at 400, you have this goblin who's like, for 100 more points, you can get like an Eternal Guard, or 150 more points, you can get like an Eternal Guard. 175 an Eternal Guard, or 75 more points an Eternal Guard, with just a spear. You can get, for 50 more points, a Dwarf Warrior who will last till the end of time. Yeah, it's just insane how shitty goblins are. I mean, that's 160 models, fair enough. But like a Stiff Breeze sends their 42 leadership packing. They really should be 300. There's no reason for them not to be. That way, I think it would actually make them usable and spammable, honestly. Just basically make them like clan rats. You have a 300 one without a spear, and you have one with a shield, and then you do it the same way. I think that would be a nice way to fix up Chaos Dwarfs. Even though Chaos Dwarfs are doing well, I think it's just like high-level players like Turin or whoever, just sending them in to SFTs and just winning like 4 or 5 times in a row with them. And yeah, this is pretty much done. 8 units, 16. I don't have a chance. Boris is still alive. I'm tripled. GG's Martinez, you cheeky cunt. I'll get you next time. Yeah, I think just execution. Instead of bringing in the silly little bull centaurs, just get rid of his shooting, guarantee it. Forcing him to fuck off into the woods. And then just cleaning house after. And just by cleaning house, I mean take out all his spears and stuff. And then eventually bring in the fire glaives. Yeah. Maybe it doesn't work into Empire because they have direct line of sight shooting and all these good skirmish cav. Probably some of the best shooting skirmish cav. So yeah, definitely well done. Kind of makes me wish I brought a Death Shrieker. Death Shrieker actually sounds real good right now, because after I do this, maybe bring a Death Shrieker in after, force him to come to me, and then, yeah, he has to deal with the Death Shrieker while my 2 lads can do it. I don't know if I could, but I'll double check. I think I can only do 2 of the Dreadquakes. I think I might be able to get a Death Shrieker, maybe? Maybe. But next time. Next time. Yeah, and I really don't ever play this matchup, so I'll mix things up. Maybe great weapons, spam out more things, maybe even take out the Bull Centaur renders, I don't know. It sounds like a mad idea. Just bring more fire glaives. I'll definitely experiment some more, but yeah. We'll see. Alright, we're at the end of the video, folks. Drop a like, sub, we're on the road to 2,000, so it definitely helps out. Come see me on the stream by joining the Discord. With all that said, y'all have a good one, peace, and goodbye for now.